No, I seriously encourage it. I seriously encourage it, no doubt. There's no doubt in my mind that I am encouraging everyone, and I do mean everyone, to get in on investing, especially since there is long-term growth. There's dividend stocks, growth stocks. There's so much to learn, and there's really no excuse to not get in on it. Depending on when you get in on it, if you're getting in on it, you better get in on it. I have to encourage that people get in on it. There's no doubt about that. Why? Because when I look at when I started in dividends investing alone, how simple it was despite doing it at all. And that's doing it on an active scale, not doing it passively. Because remember, when you're just a passive investor, according to Robert Kiyosaki, all you're doing is throwing money into a 401k or into sending money sending on a brokerage system automatically and letting it invest for you, which is fine. But without monitoring it yourself and without monitoring it yourself or investing however you see fit, and just staying with the market and seeing how things go, and getting some outward knowledge from other people who are actually interested in investing, depending on the highs and the lows and the seasons throughout the year, is definitely going to be key to your own success when it comes to long-term investing. Trading, I have to admit, that's a tough one. It is. But let's not concentrate on that one. We're concentrating on monthly dividends. Monthly dividends. And it's something that I purposely fall in love with. I have to admit, the only sad part about it is the long-term waiting. But we're talking about long-term growth. I mean, think about it like this. And I got to think about I think it was a coworker of mine. He's a coworker of mine. He definitely should have something. I'm pretty sure he's well off. I haven't heard from him in years. I used to work with him over at Walmart. Was there for 8 years, and then I was finally let go. But this guy right over there, apparently he had been investing for a long time. And he told me he was considered a grandpa. So I figured, okay, he's grandfathered in. He's gonna have his royals no matter where he goes, especially if he's, smart with it. It's not even the biggest deal in the world, but at the exact same time, when you think about it, I wonder how well off he is compared to somebody who's not investing into it. How many more working days do they have left? I mean, I know people who should be retired right now, and they either blew their money themselves or they married certain people that didn't have the right mindset. And when that person went RIP, God rest his soul, all due respect, this person was left working and didn't have anything to show for it. Anything at all. Some people just get stuck. And it's sad. It's really sad that some people just get stuck because of choices that they make. They choose one person. They choose this person over here. No doubt, they choose this person over here. Man or woman, doesn't matter. I think about 70 to 75% of the time, maybe 80% of the time, it's women that are choosing this guy over here who seems to have it all. Seems to be the perfect package. He's in the moment. It's awesome. And then there's this guy over here who gets left on the side. The guy that gets left on the side, he's actually well off. He's doing things the way that he knows he needs to. He's doing things long term. No matter how boring it is, long term, he's going to be well off. He's the person that they call the God-fearing man. You have the Lucifer man, at least that's what I like to call it. We have the Lucifer man and we have the God-fearing man. And then we have the one in the middle, which is the girl, and then she has her choice. Now, don't get me wrong though. The tide can be flipped. It can be two chicks, one being rowdy but fun, and just looks good, outer image, no brains, no nothing, always messing around with the wrong people. Then we have the good girl that does nothing wrong, may not look as fun or as good, but is wholesome, and would choose you in a heartbeat. Who are you gonna go with? In our prime, some of us will probably choose the wrong one too. And even if we don't choose the wrong one, we're always wondering what things could have been like. We learn to either settle early or keep it pushing. But no matter what, we still keep it pushing. So everything is supposed to be all about choice. What choice do you make? Do you choose what looks good now? Do you choose what gets your adrenaline pumping? Do you choose what distracts you in life from achieving greatness and fulfilling your own purpose? Or do you study the course? Choose your own purpose, choose your own growth, choose your own mindset, choose your own heart. This goes for both men and women. Men and women, no doubt about that. I'm not going to go off any further, but like I said, everything starts with choice, and I made a choice a little over a few years ago, and I'm still gaining dividends from it to this day. So as far as I'm concerned, it's time to get back and it's time to play. Here's one thing I can say though, one thing that I'm not afraid to say, is that in the end, no matter what choice that you make, you have to automatically, actually, I can't even say automatically because everything happens in time. Everything happens in time. But you have to reminisce over what choices you made. You made some wrong choices in your life. You've already felt the consequences of it. Take responsibility of it and take your L's. Because some of us take our L's all the time. Some more than others. I'm just throwing that out there. And there is no doubt about that. But by the way, let me ask y'all one question. Why is it that some of us work so hard to get so little, while others seem to either cheat their way to the top or climb their way to the top? Yeah, I believe that's the right choice of words. Because once again, there are still choices. There are ways to do things. And as long as we keep an open mind, hopefully we'll all be doing it the right way. So, where exactly were we? Where exactly were we? I think that we were, let me see, where in the world were we? I believe we were, here we go. We were on our dividend path. You guys deserve to see what's been going on. We're on a dividend path. I want to show you guys exactly where we left off. Amazing, right? January 31st, we got paid how many times? How many times? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 times. January 31st. PGX, 6 cents. KBWD, 14 cents. SPHD, 15 cents. LTC, 1 cent. Gladstone, $1.31. Give a round of applause. We have successfully crossed the cent threshold into the dollars threshold. Okay? Goodstone, I'm pretty sure that's what that is. 14 cents. JPM, JP Morgan, I'm sure that's the banks. 1 cent, that's gonna climb pretty soon. TD Bank, 3 cents. BGS, 3 cents. Thank you so much to all of you. Okay, make that 9 times. Oh, this is an interest payment. That's just for having money inside the account. You gotta love the accounts that pay you just for having money in them. You gotta love them. Now, January 28th, we got paid 4 times. One from Amazon, 24 cents. That's Florida, part FL. I'm guessing that's Florida something. That's 1 cent. NRZ, that's 53 cents. That'll be crossing to the dollar very soon. SJR, 7 cents. WMC, 68 cents. Going into January 27th. January 26th. GPS, 13 cents. CSCO, Costco, possibly, 38 cents. GYLD, I am in love with that one. Hold up, this is okay. Here we go. That was a bought one. That's how much I bought GYLD for. January 21st, 19 cents. OZK, 1 cent. January 20th, PISECT, $2.39. Another round of applause. $2.39. It feels so good to cross the cents threshold. Feels good. And everything being reinvested. January 19th, VTR, 1 cent. January 28th, we got paid. What's up? We got paid 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. Stag, 12 cents. Apple, 5 cents. ARI, 38 cents. EPR, 1 cent. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. Oh, that has to be Realty, definitely. 25 cents. We got paid 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times on January 14th. You gotta love it. Take notes, everyone. If you want to get in on some dividends like this, and I'm sure they have fractional shares, throw $1 into it and wait for the dividends to start, and then see if you feel comfortable throwing more money into some of these companies. Learn about them and see if they're worth it to you. Main Street Capital, 1 cent. WPC, that's 2 cents. IIPR, 2 cents. Next video, definitely going to go a little bit deeper into each one of these companies that are giving out dividends. That way you guys understand what the companies are and why I got into them myself. Some of them I've never heard of. Some of them I have heard of. I'm guessing you guys have too. PBA, 1 cent. PEYUF. That's the longest one I've heard so far. 3 cents. SLB, 1 cent. MPW, 1 cent. OMC, 1 cent. Thank you so much. I'll get back to you later. Oh my goodness. I'm going to go on ahead. I'm going to end it right over there. We're at the beginning of January, basically. You guys have seen exactly where we're going with this. Stick around for the next video to come out. Thank you so much. Love, peace, and namaste.